Greg Flynn is the founder, chairman and CEO of Flynn Restaurant Group, the largest franchise operator in the world with approximately 2,400 restaurants across 6 brands: Applebee's, Taco Bell, Panera Bread, Arby's, Pizza Hut and Wendy's. But how did he start his journey as a restaurant franchisee and expand to such a massive scale? It all began in 1997 when his father, Donald Flynn, a lawyer who owned 2 Burger Kings in San Francisco, called him from Greece and asked him to send him $2 million to buy a villa. Greg Flynn, who was then a 33-year-old commercial real estate investor based in San Francisco, quickly secured a loan against his father's receivables and wired him the money. He also took over his father's 2 Burger Kings, one of which was a gold mine that generated $2.5 million in annual sales. That was the moment when Greg Flynn realized the potential of franchising. He decided to pursue more opportunities in the industry and started looking for underperforming restaurants that he could buy and turn around. He also sought out institutional capital to fund his acquisitions and growth. In 2001, he partnered with Goldman Sachs to buy 34 Applebee's restaurants in Washington state for $60 million. He then expanded his Applebee's portfolio to more than 400 locations across 23 states, becoming the largest franchisee of the casual dining chain. In 2013, he diversified his portfolio by acquiring 62 Taco Bell restaurants in Michigan for $65 million. He then grew his Taco Bell business to more than 900 locations in 30 states, becoming the second largest franchisee of the fast food giant. In 2015, he entered the fast casual segment by buying 38 Panera Bread cafes in San Francisco and North Carolina for $108 million. He then increased his Panera Bread footprint to more than 130 locations in 9 states, becoming the second largest franchisee of the bakery cafe chain. In 2018, he added another brand to his portfolio by acquiring 368 Arby's restaurants from United States Beef Corporation for $335 million. He then became the largest franchisee of the sandwich chain with more than 400 locations in 9 states. In 2020, he made 2 more acquisitions that added 2 more brands to his portfolio: Pizza Hut and Wendy's. He bought 937 Pizza Hut restaurants from NPC International for $552 million and 194 Wendy's restaurants from NPC Quality Burgers for $248 million. He then became the largest franchisee of Pizza Hut with more than 1,000 locations in 27 states and the 5th largest franchisee of Wendy's with more than 200 locations in 5 states. Today, Greg Flynn oversees a restaurant empire that generates $3.7 billion in sales and employs 73,000 people in 44 states. He has been recognized as one of the Bay Area's most admired CEOs by the San Francisco Business Times, as Restaurant Leader of the Year by Restaurant Business Magazine, as Operator of the Year by Nation's Restaurant News, as Dealmaker of the Year by Franchise Times, and as an Entrepreneur of the Year by Ernst & Young. Greg Flynn is not only a successful restaurant franchisee but also a savvy real estate investor. He owns Flynn Properties, a separate business that invests in commercial real estate and hotels. He has owned and managed more than 3 million square feet of office and retail space since its founding in 1994. He also owns 120 hotels including luxury resorts in Mexico and Napa Valley. Greg Flynn is a remarkable example of how a gregarious man became America's biggest restaurant owner and how he sets his prices based on market conditions, operational costs, and customer demand. He has shown that with patience, persistence, and institutional capital, franchising can be a lucrative and rewarding business. Greg Flynn is not the only successful restaurateur in America. There are others who have built impressive empires of restaurants and other businesses. One of them is Tillman Fertitta, who has a net worth of $4.6 billion and owns more than 600 restaurants, as well as casinos, hotels, and the Houston Rockets NBA team. How does Greg Flynn compare to Tillman Fertitta? What are the similarities and differences between these 2 billionaires? Both Flynn and Fertitta started their careers in the restaurant industry at a young age. Flynn helped his father run 2 Burger Kings in San Francisco, while Fertitta worked at his father's seafood restaurant in Galveston, Texas. Both of them also dropped out of college to pursue their entrepreneurial ambitions. Both Flynn and Fertitta have grown their businesses through acquisitions and expansions. Flynn has acquired and operated franchises of Applebee's, Taco Bell, Panera Bread, Arby's, Pizza Hut, and Wendy's, becoming the largest franchise operator in the world with 2,400 restaurants in 44 states. Fertitta has acquired and operated brands such as Landry's Seafood House, Bubba Gump Shrimp Co., Morton's The Steakhouse, Rainforest Cafe, and Golden Nugget Casinos, becoming the world's richest restaurateur according to Forbes. Both Flynn and Fertitta have also diversified their portfolios beyond restaurants. Flynn has invested in commercial real estate and luxury resorts, such as Esperanza and Chileno Bay in Los Cabos, Mexico, and Carneros Resort and Solage in Napa Valley. Fertitta has invested in sports and entertainment, such as the Houston Rockets NBA team, which he bought for $2.2 billion in 2017, and the reality TV show Billion Dollar Buyer, which he starred in. However, there are also some notable differences between Flynn and Fertitta. One of them is their approach to financing their deals. Flynn has relied on institutional capital from Goldman Sachs and Ontario Teachers' Pension Plan to fund his acquisitions and expansions. He has also taken his company public and private several times to access more capital. Fertitta has mostly used his own cash and debt to finance his deals. He has also kept his company private and family-owned. Another difference is their involvement in their businesses. Flynn has delegated most of the operational decisions to his management team and focused on strategic planning and deal-making. He has also maintained a low profile in the media and public eye. Fertitta has been more hands-on and involved in every aspect of his businesses. He has also been more visible and vocal in the media and public eye. A third difference is their philanthropic activities. Flynn has supported various causes such as education, science, arts, and health. He has donated to the University of Houston System, the Exploratorium, the International Franchise Association, and other organizations. He has also served on several boards and councils related to his interests. Fertitta has also supported various causes such as education, sports, health, and disaster relief. He has donated to the University of Houston System, the Houston Police Foundation, the Texas Heart Institute, and other organizations. He has also served on several boards and councils related to his interests. In conclusion, Greg Flynn and Tillman Fertitta are both successful restaurateurs who have built impressive empires of restaurants and other businesses. They have some similarities and differences in their backgrounds, strategies, styles, and contributions. Greg Flynn is the founder and CEO of Flynn Restaurant Group, the largest restaurant franchisee in the U.S. He started his business in 1999 with 8 Applebee's locations and has since grown it to over 2,300 restaurants across 6 brands: Applebee's, Taco Bell, Panera Bread, Arby's, Pizza Hut and Wendy's. In March 2021, Flynn made his biggest acquisition yet. He bought 937 Pizza Hut and 194 Wendy's locations from NPC International, the largest franchisee of both brands that filed for bankruptcy in July 2020. The deal was worth $552.55 million and nearly doubled Flynn's restaurant footprint. Why did Flynn decide to buy NPC's restaurants? He saw it as a rare opportunity to enter 2 new subcategories of the quick service industry: pizza and burgers. He also believed that both Pizza Hut and Wendy's had strong potential for growth and improvement. Flynn said that Pizza Hut had hit its crisis moment in 2019 and was already in the process of turning around its performance. He said that COVID-19 had boosted the pizza category and that Pizza Hut had a loyal customer base and a recognizable brand. He also said that he planned to remodel the Pizza Hut stores and evaluate whether some of the dine-in locations could be replaced with carry-out and delivery-only units. As for Wendy's, Flynn said that he was impressed by the brand's innovation and quality. He said that Wendy's had a great breakfast menu, a loyal following and a strong digital presence. He also said that he planned to remodel the Wendy's stores and invest in new technology and equipment. Flynn said that he was able to make such a large acquisition without disrupting his existing operations because of his company's decentralized structure. He said that he had market presidents who ran their businesses like independent franchisees and had autonomy over their decisions. He said that this model allowed him to integrate new restaurants quickly and efficiently. Flynn said that he was always looking for new opportunities to grow his business and diversify his portfolio. He said that he was not afraid of taking risks or challenges, as long as they made sense financially and strategically. He said that he was proud of his company's culture and values, which focused on people, excellence and integrity. Greg Flynn is a gregarious man who became America's biggest restaurant owner by making smart acquisitions, building strong relationships and creating a successful organization. He is also a savvy businessman who knows how to set his prices based on market conditions, customer demand, and brand positioning. He is an example of how passion, vision, and hard work can lead to extraordinary results in the restaurant industry.